First things I want to cover is the open officer positions. Current roster is going to be Venerian, Daniela, Bike Dragon, Zoo, Wolfbane, Doomhowers, Panther, and SoundCloud. This leaves 2 open spots. Once we get 10 officers, the promoting will be a tight process. Anyone who is an officer will be demoted if not attending simple participation, such as guild meetings, if without warning. You can miss meetings, that's fine, just let us know. Some ways to do is either DM an officer or post in a Discord channel with the @ symbol, DM a commander, or click the absent emoji in the guild's meeting channel. Recruiting will follow when we turn the community switch on tomorrow. Please verify your Discord emails, as we are becoming a community Discord. Nothing crazy will change here. We will just be an official Discord server that is open to all the public to join. No longer will we be a private Discord server. This helps us towards recruitment, advertisement, content creation, donation support, Discord functionality, and moderation. All right, in-game leveling has been quite fast for everybody. I'm still working on a level 50 priest, not sure what spec I'm writing in stone yet. Hopefully I'll be figuring that out soon. I want to dive into some of these customizations with everyone in a first guild raid for Nyalotha. Some people are saying it's easy now, some say it's different. I think it'll be a great start for the pre-patch and a good video to make if I can get everyone who's in the meeting right now to post what class they play or what role they like healer, DPS, or tank, in the L chat real quick, so we know what your intentions are for your main character right now. I will start a roster channel to refer for everyone to refer to for everyone's role and class / spec. All right. While you guys do that, I'll go ahead and briefly go over our Discord and how to interact with it, just real quick. I know a lot of people are joining the Discord server, and they're becoming their recently joined server role, and they're not going to the welcome channel and clicking the emojis. If you guys can, that means you will become a knight. It'll automatically give you the role knight, and you'll be able to access most of the Discord server. If you're listening to this recording and you're a recently joined server role still, please click the emoji icon to become a knight, and that way you can join more channels and get some information. Other than that, we have made some changes to the Discord. If you guys have any feedbacks on that or opinions, please give it in the feedback channel or go ahead and post it in the all chat so we can discuss it in the meeting here. Like everyone has been saying so far, the Discord is different than last week's meeting. We have condensed the Discord, largely formatted into a small but brief resource. And the main focus there was to rid of a lot of unnecessary things. This is also for intentions of bringing more resources into our website when launched. I'm going to go ahead and go over something I spoke to a couple officers in a couple meetings before. I'm going to go ahead and sound like a broken record here, but I think it's important information for everyone to know who's part of the guild. And there will be times when we see ups and downs, and there will be times when we see things happen, and some people might think that will kill the vibe for everything that's going on here. And there will be times when leaders may act like first graders. Rules are put in place to shape and rescue the overall vision of our guild. I've expressed this to you guys many times that we are a family. We want to preserve that, and the guild quality must remain resilient and protected. Without these rules, there will be no stability. And in other words, the guild will fall quickly. As a leader, we must always speak in this manner, meaning we understand the rules, and if shown not, you will face the repercussions no matter who it is. Unfortunate events will happen in the formation of this guild, and we'll try to bring the reputation of the guild with it. Able Dragoons, the officers, are the heart of this guild. You are very heavily relied on, trusted upon, and as the foundation of this guild. Everything that happens falls on the backs of the leaders. This means if anyone tries to counteract the rules, we want this to be handled with caution and as responsible adult would. Showing otherwise as a leader or breaking rules themselves is more serious than a newly recruited member of the family. We do believe in second chances in the guild depending on the severity of the situation and what position is at stake. It definitely hurts to see anybody leave the guild, This is something Austin and I do not want to see, especially if it could have been handled properly. I want to approach handling rule breaking like an adult should. For example, how you should treat your family members or loved ones. First, you should isolate yourself from the guild, take a break, vent things out with someone before continuing down the path, creating drama within the guild. Then, once you feel you are able to come back, willing to protect the guild's values and visions, you will be given that second chance. We must understand as leaders that progressing through the formation of this guild, we will see the unfortunate events happen, but it's nothing that will break us apart from our ultimate goal. I believe we have finally come close to making a solid core group of members. As Wolfbane has mentioned before, we can start focusing on quantity over quality. As we have in the past couple of weeks, we made a concrete foundation of leaders, and we can move on to mass recruiting. Making our guild an open community will help this, as well as in-game recruiting. I have noticed a lot of players here still enjoy their time or indulge themselves in other games. This is definitely something that we inspire and hope of creating a variety of gamers and a diverse guild, but still a down-to-earth community. I'm going to go ahead and give some shout-outs today to Tetra for helping me set up my mic. He literally helped me set it up step by step. Shout out to him, man. Appreciate it. Veneri and SoundCloud, you guys are awesome for helping me with the logos and making these badass intros and outro videos. Hopefully, in the future we can keep doing that. I'm enjoying my time with you guys, and that's all I have for you today.
Sort of like everybody to introduce themselves. If you don't feel comfortable speaking, or you have an issue with your microphone, or whatever it may be, let us know in all chat so that we know ahead of time. So really like to enjoy. I'm sorry, my mind is like somewhere else. I really like to introduce everyone. If we could go down the line. So, if for people who haven't been able or had the opportunity to introduce themselves and sort of like their interests and like what they like to play WoW for and other games they enjoy, we're just going to go down the list, and from top to bottom, everybody can sort of just say something about themselves, as short, as brief, or as long, or not as long, but let's keep it under about a minute or two. But like sort of just talk about what you like to enjoy, and then we'll do a closing open discussion, and then we'll let the officers, before this open discussion, we'll let the officers speak, and then we'll move forward with closing open discussion. But yeah, let's start with you, Black Dragon.
Yeah, so my name is Winston, also known as Black Dragon or Vanta Dragon. I'm one of the fabled dragoons of this guild. Right now I'm doing some schoolwork, so I'm a little distracted. But yeah, glad that everybody made it. Here, let me check out the list of names on here today. So we got Doom, Lizzie, Nick, Austin, Tetra, Tyron, and Joe. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate you guys being here. Just really excited for the Shadowlands release. I've been playing Genshin Impact recently, so if anyone's been playing Genshin, please hit me up. We'll kill some bosses in the world or whatever. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Just really excited for Shadowlands. Glad to spend that with you guys.
All right. I just want to go over one more thing. As in my intro, I did go over it when I spoke. But if I can get everyone in the post or in the meeting right now to post what class they have or what class they play and what role they play, like healer, DPS, or tank, in the all chat, because I really want to start a roster channel. That way we can all refer to it and we know what everyone plays. I'll appreciate that. Other than that, I'm Doomhauer. I'm one of the co-founders with 4 others. Mainly wanted to create this server so we could have down-to-earth gamers to come home from work and a hard day to play and just enjoy our time and forget about the day. So far, we have done a great job doing that, and I look forward to having great times with you and creating memories. But I'm mainly going to be the guy that you're running to that heals. That's my main focus. Don't ever play DPS or tank. I might get into DPS because I'm playing priest right now. because it seems really OP. And I'm kind of have a hard time as the Holy Priest. I might switch to the Discipline Priest. I'm just messing around with it right now. I'm mainly a Druid player. I came from a monk. I ran out of hair to pull, so I switched to the Druid and I had a better time. I'm just trying out new specs now. Whenever you guys talk about your classes, I appreciate you guys, going in depth with it, because I have no clue what I'm doing. I've only played 3 characters so far. I'm 2 months into the game, or maybe 3 months now. So I'm a new player. So I appreciate you guys just talking strats, and I'm one to observe it and learn from it. So yeah.
Lizzie.
Oh yeah, if you don't want to speak, it's fine. You can post in the all chat and just say pass or something. That's fine.
All right, Nick, you're next, dude.
All right, for those of you guys who are new to the meeting, I'm Nick. I just joined recently, not too long ago. But I'm just working right now on leveling a majority of characters and getting them to 50. Just so when pre-patch, well, when not pre-patch, we already got that. But when the expansion comes, we're all waiting for that. But when that comes, I'll be ready and whatever the guild needs, I'll be able to play. So that's my main goal right now. If anybody needs help, just shoot me a message. My main is Sin of Wrath. All my alts have, Sin's alts in it in the note. So just give me a message and let me know. Anybody who does play, anybody who plays Call of Duty, like Warzone or Valorant, I play those games too. So if you guys want to join, group up, shoot me a message on Discord, and I'm be happy to group up. Always happy to actually have a teammate. So thanks for letting me talk.
Yeah, dude, definitely not a problem. It's always a pleasure to have you, Nick. I'm SoundCloud, guys. I'm the guild master. Me and Dustin run the guild mostly, and make most of the decisions regarding like moving forward as a guild. But we did start this guild with the ambitious um, notion that all players, deserve to be treated generally the same. You know, but yeah, players don't really have the time all the time to, spend every waking second on World of Warcraft, and that's sort of where Knights of Bastion comes in. We fill in that void for you. Um, we have players that play all the time. We have players that play once a week. We have players that play 2 hours a week. You know, from all walks of life. We recently just had a player join the server that lives in like the UK and is trying really hard to be part of the guild, but it's like midnight right now, or like 3 a.m. actually over there. But yeah, we're just super open minded. Super adventurous with like ideas and routes we're gonna take, and the ultimate goal here is to ultimately reach a point to where the guild funds itself, and we can spend 100% of our time managing and building the guild. So I don't have to, work 40 50 hours a week and then come and manage and take care of a guild. I really want to just spend as much time as possible with a community and helping everybody with like anything they need. If you do need something, let us know. More than happy to help you out. Don't have a problem. Aside from that, my real name's Austin. I'm a really tall dude, really large, about 6'7", and look really weird as a gamer, but that's what I like to do. So aside from that, most of the officers and stuff, they're really awesome people, and don't be afraid to reach out for any reason at all. um, Especially me and Doom, super open minded. If you have a problem, let us know. We're not really like, we don't show like favoritism or anything like that. We try to treat everyone equally, and if you show up to the meetings, you catch our eye. So if you're looking to, have more responsibilities, then you'll have to be here more. And it's super simple. Aside from that, that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope you guys are having a great time with pre-patch, having a great time getting ready for the quests, and having a great time, you know, just playing WoW. Among other games, there's a lot of great games out right now. I feel like right now is sort of like a golden age with gaming, before we reach like the VR era, and this is like the computer era. Even PS5 is going to be like keyboard mouse compatible. A lot of it. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on over to Tetra. Thank you guys for listening to my.
Hello, I'm Tetra. I've only been playing for about a month and a half, so I'm new as well. So far I'm maining Hunter, but in Shadowlands, I'm sure I'll play around with other classes, kind of see what works and what doesn't. Uh, play mostly the relax. I'm not super hardcore. Um, I like grouping up, you know, farming mounts or doing raids, leveling. Um, generally laid back guy. Um, like the sense of community. And that's it for me.
Tyron, you're next. Or Joe. One of you guys. All right, Tyron passed. Joe, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey.
Okay. Um, what's up, everybody? Glad you guys can make it. My real name's Joe, but my main character is a blood DK at the moment. I'm currently, experimenting with some alts to see if I'm going to change my main, but my main's name is Venerian. I am a Fabled Dragoon in the guild. And anytime that I'm online, if you guys need help with anything, just ask me. I'm always willing to help. Have a question or need help, like run through a dungeon or just help with a quest, just feel free to please ask me. I'll be more than glad to help. Um, Pretty excited about Shadowlands. Um, really looking forward to it. Looking forward to venturing through uh, the new zones together, exploring the new raids, and you know, earning that awesome gear together. I'm really looking forward to it. I play other than WoW. I play other games like a Mafia Definitive Edition. I play Call of Duty. I'm looking forward to Cyberpunk 2077, Assassin's Creed, Valhalla. Just games like that. So if you guys, like Nick said earlier, if you guys like playing Call of Duty and you're on, let me know. I'll be more than glad to play with you guys as well. But yep, that's all for me.
All right. Now we're gonna go um, over the officers. If you don't have anything to say, that's fine. But I like to just give you guys an opportunity to sort of cover any topics you feel is important. Um, and Joe, I hate to do it to you, but is there anything that you'd like to cover?
Yeah, just one thing about just my opinion about Discord. I've noticed that we changed I guess the lobbies, like to game lobby 1, game lobby 2. To me, that I don't know, if I was somebody like just now joining Discord and stuff like that, I would be wondering, okay, like let's say we do have other people that do play other games than just WoW. I think it's important that maybe we have a room that says like WoW 1, WoW 2, or something like that to kind of give, I guess a label for which room it is, because that could be sort of confusing. But I just wanted to get, everybody's opinion on that and see what they thought.
Okay. It's more unique. Definitely, it makes you feel sort of like clicked in, or sort of like, like specific whenever you're playing a game. So like that way people don't have to just like join a lobby and then you're playing a totally different game. And I could understand how sort of like bewildering that could be. I understand 100%. But I had a long, hard think about it, and me and Doomhauer discussed it, and he'll explain his opinion too after. But in my opinion, I feel like as a guild, as a Discord, especially if we're going in the direction of community, it's going to be vital that there's a lot of games out there, and it's going to be difficult to create a lobby for every game. Now, I am totally down with creating a few World of Warcraft lobbies, 100%, because this is a World of Warcraft guild. But I'm just saying, like, as far as like all the other games that are out there that these like people in the guild would be playing, I feel like sort of like consolidating them into like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 unspecific lobbies. I feel like that saves a lot of space in general, because like when you join a Discord server for the first time, a lot of times the deterrent is like when there's a lot of channels. It's like a ton of channels, and like especially text channels, and you like a lot of times as a new Discord, you don't check every channel. You go to like what you want, where you want to be, and you sit there, and then you maybe check the channel as you hang out. But I don't know, that's my opinion. But I am totally down with creating like WoW specific channels, because this is a WoW guild, so I agree with that as well. What do you think, Doom?
Well, I definitely agree with Venerian said, and also agree with you, Austin, to extent for both. We do have a lot of channels, text channels and voice channels that we didn't use before that we needed to get rid of. And I think you did a good job on that, Austin. We have yet to use the raid group number 1 and raid group number 2. I was thinking maybe we can remove those, maybe add in some more game lobbies if we are thinking of just keeping the game lobbies, or change those to the WoW lobbies. And that way, we're not adding more channels or voice channels, what we have now. We're just, substituting. But other than that, I've gotten used to the text channel so far pretty quick. So, I mean, I'm a regular Discord user, so that might be a little easier for me to get used to. But yeah, if anybody else had a feedback on that, we definitely appreciate that. If the majority of everybody wants to like change it, we'll definitely heavily discuss that.
Okay. Venerian, did you want to cover anything else, or?
Nah, I can't think of anything right now, but if I do, I'll be more than glad to bring it up to you guys.
Awesome.
I did want to emphasize again before we conclude the meeting. Please verify your Discord emails, because coming tomorrow, you're going to be kicked. And it's not from us. We're not kicking you. It's Discord kicking you. We're becoming a community Discord. And if you don't have a verified email, technically as a guest user on Discord, you will be kicked from our Discord. And that's not us kicking you. Again, that's Discord kicking you. So once we become a community tomorrow, just make sure you have a verified email tonight. We don't want to lose members.
Heard that. All
And
right.
how would you do that?
Oh, Google it.
Whatever email that you set up with Discord should have an email in there, and that's a verified link. Just like if you were to sign up to a new game or something, they usually send you an email in the beginning. You might still have it. Just go back to like the month you joined Discord or something, and that email will still be there. Just make sure that you verified or click that link, and that's it.
And
Gotcha.
just be sure to let everybody know in like all chat that we're going to be becoming a community.
Yeah.
Verify their emails. That way that everybody knows.
Yeah, I can repost that, even though it's been posted plenty of times since we started the guild. But yeah, it's not a problem.
Yeah. We don't want anyone getting mad like Wolfbane did the first time he got kicked.
I'm excited, man, because we'll be able to have an animated banner with it. I mean, there's a lot more that we can do, and it's a lot easier to recruit people. So, I mean, it's a big jump start for us. So it's definitely something that has to happen, and I can't delay it any longer.
All right. Well, Black Dragon, is there anything you'd like to talk about?
No, not that I can really think of. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass. I'd have to look into the Discord a little bit more at it. I definitely see what Joe is saying, but I also see how we probably shouldn't have 20 game lobbies. Maybe we can find a compromise where we put them at the very bottom. Maybe if for like maybe like 10 or so games. But yeah, that's just gonna be something we're gonna have to look into. But yeah, definitely see what Joe's saying. But yeah, don't really have anything to discuss, so I'm gonna pass.
Cool. All right, guys. Open discussion for about 5 minutes. If you want to just say whatever you want to say, and then we'll start. We'll closing the guild out, and then.
I've been trying to update the guild bank with, I guess, items that are low leveled now, because there's some items that have been posted there before the pre-patch that are like level 40 and above, and most new people, if you re-roll a character, you won't be able to use it. I've been trying to post some more, like say increase health and mana, like food or drinks in there. Right now, there are a bunch of pies that I put in there, 20 stacks, because I know they're very useful. Go ahead and grab some of those if you need it. But I will update the guild bank tonight.
All right.
I have a few things when everyone's done. They're
Go
not
ahead.
they're not big.
Go ahead.
Just they kind of came up when I was listening to you, so I just wrote them down. Because Doom said it is just kind of like guild assignments. Like, I know, like for example, the guild bank slash chest or whatever you want to call it. My first time, you guys were kind of talking about what goes in there, what doesn't go in there, who organizes it. I'm thinking maybe have that segmented into bite size um segments. So like for example, um Sandy, because she is in charge of the overall bank, but she assigns, the squire part of it to a senior knight or something. So the senior knight is just checking that small piece of the bank and making sure it's good. I don't know if that's done, um, or how that even works. So that was kind of a question I had.
That's a really good question, and I'm gonna boomerang right back at you with a response here. No, we don't have anyone that specifically handles tabs, and I think that is a really good idea, Tetra, and I appreciate it. And as soon as we get a few more officers, we can definitely start dishing out more responsibilities as a guild. Um, but yeah, no, that's an excellent suggestion. And as of right now, we just sort of like me and Doom kind of go through the bank and clean it out. I think Joe and Daniela go through it too. But that's pretty much how we just do it when we have time or we're online. But yeah, actually moving forward, that is a great idea, and we'll probably be trying to implement that in the future.
Then this is going back to the email verification. You may want to. I don't know if it's still like this, but the first time I tried to join a Discord, that you had to have it email verified, my email was not verified, and I tried to join it a couple of times, not realizing, and Discord locked me out for about a week. So be careful with that. Um, I mean, so many servers require emails. I think a lot of people have it, but you could get locked out. I don't know if anyone wants to post that, but that did happen to me. And then the last thing is just kind of organization of Discord. This is more of a technical question. I'm just throwing it out here. so TeamSpeak, like what they have that's useful for raids is you can have it to where the channels are set up to where, like, say the tanks or whatever, everyone can hear the raid leaders and the tanks talk, but they can't hear anyone. And then you have subsections where only they can hear each other, if that makes sense. So it's tiered, so everyone can hear like the leaders, but you have subsections for like the healer saying, "Hey, we need to," so it doesn't get cluttered in raids. I don't know if that even makes sense. I don't
Yeah,
think.
you're onto something there. There is a permission that we can implement into the Discord. I've just checked them all right now. Like in the roundtable, everybody has priority speaker. Whenever I create the channels for a raid group, actually, I think they're already implemented in the raid group. Um, when whoever's the tank, or I think Wolfbane was our main tank for now. I can switch it to whoever's going to be our tank. I think Venerian has a priority speaker. So if somebody else is speaking and Venerian has to speak, he's gonna speak over them no matter what they're saying because they have priority speakers. So they're gonna be louder than whoever's speaking. That I can implement, but doing subsets within a voice channel, I don't think I can do that unless we create separate voice channels. But we won't be able to hear the people in the first voice channel that's in the second voice channel.
Yeah, that I kind of figured that. It was just throwing it out there, but okay, yeah, that answers my questions.
Yeah, to the point where we can do priority speaker. I think that'll help alleviate, who's in charge, who's leading the raid, and they can talk over everybody else.
Okay, that works. Oh yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. Where pretty much it mutes everyone else when they talk. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Okay. Yep.
And then the other point that you made, I was thinking about it. I could post an email in the all chat before I go to bed tonight, just in case. If I do implement the community Discord and you happen to get kicked, you can email me and I'll see if I can get you back into the Discord.
Okay. And I have one last thing, and that's basically, I mean, there's a lot of people in the guild. A lot of them joined and become instantly inactive, but I think the bare minimum, especially if you guys are wanting to recruit and stuff like that, is have whoever the recruit is at least bare minimum say what they want to do in the guild. Like if they just want to do raids strictly and raids only, put that, or say they want to, group up with people, or just the bare minimum of what they want to do, because it gets confusing, of, do people want to raid? I mean, I know us because we've been talking, but just random people in the guild, I have no idea what they're wanting to do.
Yeah, I agree with that too. There's a lot of people that are in game in the chat and they're not on Discord. That makes it hard there too. But I've been thinking about that a lot lately too, and I really want to make a channel where people can refer to and see what role or class they play, as well as what they're interested in doing for a while. Like if they're just a raider or a mythic runner or just a PvP player. That way, you can refer to certain people, and then we'll put leader status by them. They're the ones that's going to create the party and things like that. But once we get into Shadowlands, all that's going to be set up for sure.
Okay, sorry I went on for a little bit, but those were.
No, I appreciate it, man. You have good points. I appreciate it. Usually we have Wolfbane in here, throwing his opinions everywhere, but he's not here. So
Someone's got to make up for lost time, right? Yeah. If anyone else has anything else they want to say, or any opinions or anything,
Hey, I do.
let it go. This is in the meeting.
I'm
just
letting it
kidding.
go.
Go ahead.
I'm letting.
Go ahead.
Nah, man. Another thing about the roster, Austin, that we probably need to go through there. I'll be more than willing to help you. Is
Yeah,
go
I do
out
need
and
some help,
clean.
man.
I'll go
really
out.
do.
We need to go through there and just take out the trash. And that's horrible to say, but no, just clean it out a little bit because it's cluttered with just inactives. That's what I mean. Just inactives, and we've told them plenty of times if they've joined a meeting or if if they look at the guild info, we tell them to put a note on there saying that's alt. And if they don't, then if they've been off for more than 2 weeks without a notice or anything,
Kick them.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Just making
Yep.
sure.
And we'll have to tackle that with, like, I guess, hopefully, like, me and, like, Doom, Black Dragon, Joe. Hopefully we can all just get in there and just, like, manhandle that roster,
Yeah, and I would. Thanks for bringing that up. It reminds me. I would appreciate it, Austin, if you did. I'm not sure if you're limited. I can start deleting my characters that I don't use anymore, but I'm not sure if you're limited on who you can make officer in the guild in game. But some of our alts that we're going to be maining for Shadowlands, we should be promoted to officer, so we can, like Venerian. He can log on to his main account, but we're trying to level up and everything.
Just put in the application. Step number 1: put in the application to the guild. I'm accepting all applications right now prior to Shadowlands. So just throw it in there. I log on multiple times a day to check, and I will accept it. Second of all, if you're in the guild and you are an officer, and we will know if you're not, go ahead and put the note beside your character's name. If you don't know how to do that, press J. It's the hotkey for community and guild information. Then go to the roster, click your name of your character that you're logged into, and add a note to it. All you have to do is type in so-and-so's alt, or off on vacation, or taking a 3-month shit, whatever you need. Just put it on there, let us know so we don't kick you and realize, oh, that was Sam, so we really want to keep all of our active members. If you have alt that you just kind of like stuffed in the corner for a few months, put a note on there. We won't touch it. But yeah, also if you're creating a character, put in the application. If you're a Fabled Dragoon, as well as myself, the guild master, you can accept applications. So as a team, we shouldn't be able to miss anybody, officers wise or recruitment wise.
Oh, and Wolfbane, if you had anything to say, we're just doing the last minutes of the meeting before we conclude it. If you had any suggestions or opinions.
Hi, I'm Wolfbane. I show up once a week. I feel like I'm in an AA meeting.
It's like we swapped positions, man.
No, it's bad because like this upcoming week, which everybody's aware, this upcoming week is going to be the same thing. I'm going to be working about anywhere from 70, 80 hours. The week after that, I'll have more time to myself. Even get a 3-day weekend.
Hey.
But then the week after that, it's going to suck. Then for 2 weeks, it'll be all right. And then it'll be another week of suck. So I don't know. The way things are going at work, I might not have a job. So I may have a lot of free time. But as far as in-game goes, the only thing I can think of is we do need to start putting in information tabs for the different covenants, preferences, class preferences, and stuff like that. Most efficient, prominent specs. Then the legendaries, we have to start doing a homework on the legendaries, so that way we can get that information on well. All right, love you. I think that's about it. It's just a matter of getting your rotation down. And no, I haven't gotten that information yet, but still, I just got home. As far as your rotations down and also what to expect for covenants and that, I think that will be the biggest force is to get ourselves prepared so that way we pick the wrong thing and have to figure out a way to switch it up. And that, I got time tonight to do a little bit of raiding if anybody.
Whoop, whoop. Let's get it, boys.
All right, one more thing I just want to touch up because the Wolf said something that reminded me of it. I do have a overview guide. I will be updating it with more about the legendaries for sure. I got really good sources to watch. I've been watching them, but I'll rewatch them just to get the accurate information from them. But I'll go over it just a little bit while we're in a meeting so we can get like a brief overview real quick of what I have so far in case you guys haven't checked it out. The Torghast legendary base item is crafted from the Rune Carver or yourself or bought from the auction house whenever Shadowlands is launched. You will create a base item. This item will have an item level which can vary by ranks, like rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, which means the base item can be upgraded to a better item level. Preferred method instead of just looking for the max base item level. First, you will need to find the legendary recipes for that base item, which you will put into your recipe book. Then you'll be able to pick up a couple of scrolls, which will allow you to apply stats, which means you'll have the ability to choose which stats you want to apply to your base item. Crit, haste, versatility, mastery, you'll be able to only apply 2 stats to each item you are crafting. Fourth, you will need to obtain the Soul Ash as the legendary source. You can attain 100 Soul Ash every week from completing Torghast. Whenever Shadowlands launch, you won't be able to get the 100 Soul Ash the first week, I believe. I'll look up and make sure that is correct, but I think you have to unlock certain levels to obtain a certain amount of Soul Ash, and when you first start, you can only get like level 1 and level 3 complete, and that won't give you 100 Soul Ash the first week. There's 4 things that you need to craft a legendary. The base item. The base item is crafted from your professions, or from drops, or from the auction house. Recipes. The memory of the Rune Carver, legendary recipe, obtained from various sources. So far, it has been found by PvP and reputation vendors you can buy from. I believe in Shadowlands, you'll have reputation tokens that you can use to buy these recipes. Third, missive scrolls from the inscription profession. The stats. This is where you'll get the missive of haste, missive of critical strike, missive of mastery, versatility. And then fourth is going to be the legendary resource called Soul Ash, which comes from the Torghast completions from the Tower of the Damned. Once you have obtained 4 of the above base item to the Rune Carver, you'll bring all 4 of them to the Rune Carver in Torghast and combine all the materials to craft your legendary. Legendary powers of Forge will only be used in specific slots and can only have 1 legendary active at one time. There is no need to craft 10 legendaries at the moment until the next patch or expansion says so. Legendary recipes will be account-wide as well. So once you have the recipe learned, all of your characters will have access to it. And that is the overview. Yeah.
I just want to say this is a guild of casuals, so I really don't think I think you should like get a life with all that information you just threw at us.
I spent a lot of time because I really want to make this Discord a resource, and instead of listening to 20 videos to get the right or the accurate information, because I have watched videos, and Joe can vouch for me. I posted in a Discord a little while ago that one of the raids was coming out December 15th, and that's because I got it from a video called I think they're called Ready Check Pool. They seem really resourceful and informational, and then I found out they're just a bunch of lies. So I'm redirecting more of my sources from Preach and Asmongold, and a mix of that with some of the developers from Blizzard, and that's about it. So
that's pretty badass, dude. That's some dedication right there, guys. I also want to say personally before we close, if you guys are feeling like repping the guild at all, and you're like, Knights of Bastion, that's my shit, let's get it, it's my squad, I got something for you. If you want any custom merchandise made, I'm posting it in all chat. This is our new official logo or wallpaper. So if you want a mouse pad, a t-shirt, mugs, hat, hoodie, let us know. Get that ordered for you. And that will be the logo we use for Knights of Bastion.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up with you.
Thanks.
I'm so mad. With the change, my characters are broke.
Yeah, duel me now. Let's go.
Hey, there we go.
You still can't kill. Actually, you'll have less
No.
likeliness to kill me now.
No.
Oh, no,
I'm not
man.
even joking. With
Yeah.
the changes of the mitigation and unlimited rage, I can keep Iron Fur up at all times. Plus, with the damage reduction of the new Maul talent, plus I also got renewal to where I heal myself for 30% of my HP every minute and a half. GG.
Bro,
Plus
I don't
spare-
even need
plus-
30 seconds.
All right, let me switch over. I'll meet you in front of Stormwind.
Content. Let's go. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. That
I
concludes
can't-
the meeting.
I can't kill you, just so you know, but I won't
I
die.
don't know. We got a nerf to our sustain, so instead of 5%, I can only heal 3% per bloodlust. Massive change.
Yeah, but it ain't like I'm hitting you for 400k damage either. Let alone the fact that my one ability is fucking nerfed. So it's gonna be entertaining.
Oh
to
yeah,
say the
yeah.
least.
I'll definitely record this one. Also, you guys, if you have any last words, speak now, forever hold your peace. I'm gonna stop the recording in about 20 seconds.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your Sunday to come and join the My Sebastian meeting every Sunday. And I hope to see you next Sunday. And hopefully more people will join and we'll have a longer list every meeting.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. You have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your work week if you do start work tomorrow. If not, enjoy your long night of WoW, and hopefully we'll see you next Sunday. Also, tomorrow is party night, so if you're looking to get into a game together with us, let us know. We're gonna mess it up on something. Anyway, have a good night, guys. Peace out.
Later.